Welcome to Dextor Plays Ark Evolved. Welcome back to Out Ark. We're going to take a look at something new now. We've got ourselves the farm. We've got various vegetables and berries growing here. I have since created a I don't know what to call this. A poop layer, a poop scale, about something. Well, as you can see, what I'm doing is I've taken the Fiaminas we've captured. We've got some Dilos down there that I could probably get up here, but most of these guys have got saddles on, so they're really easy to park. But you get them up there, you get their butts hanging over the ramp, and then when the stuff drops, you can just kind of come over here and grab it. It's much easier to deal with this way than if you're trying to chase after something like the Dilos and you're like, "Hey, come here! I need to grab that." No, I want to grab your. I want to grab your. No, I don't. See, then you have to crouch or crawl and get down there on your hands and knees and grab this stuff, and it's just kind of a little degrading. You know what I'm saying? So in this way, we get to come over, and as the poop drops, it rolls right into our lap. Okay, and then of course a compost bin would be nice, and I've also expanded down there for these things to be all large plots. Some of the vegetables that we're growing, like the long grass, I believe, take a large plot or a medium plot. So that's just so you know. And then last, when I've got everybody, seriously, when I have everybody here, filled up on poops and the like, when I collect it, I'll drop it on one of these guys. Because if you look here, this medium is going to spoil in about an hour. Over here, it's going to spoil, it says about an hour, but it actually lasts longer. Of course, it's been in there for a little bit, right? Yeah. But let's talk about beacons. You got yourself a pteranodon, right? You've been flying around having a great old time, and you've been noticing these beacons, like this one over here, and there's another one way over there. You can see the little sparklies in the sky. These have chests at the bottom. They're color-coded. This one here looks like it's green. They go from white to green to blue to purple to yellow to red. Whatever comes down is what it is. Each of these places is a fixed spawn point. This will always spawn in the same spot. Okay? So, once you've located a spawn spot, you can always just kind of keep coming back and farming it. You can see here, this one has various basic stuff in it. So I can just take all of that, and it collapses. It's gone, right? So now if I wait for about a day and a half, another one will spawn there, and I can go back and take a look at it. A couple of rules about this stuff. They will only spawn in areas that do not have a zone of control on them. And when I say by zone of control, just like over where I've been building, my area around there will no longer spawn the trees and the bushes and rocks that were right around it. Okay? For about up to 50 meters, I think it is. Somewhere from 5 to 50 meters. There's an area around that. You can see how it's almost barren over there that I've cleared it out. If you build within that radius in one of these spawn points, it'll kill the spawn point and it will no longer spawn. But if you don't, then occasionally what will happen is you'll get a new spawn, like this one right here. You'll see there's nothing at the bottom, but if you look all the way up at the top, way up there, you can kind of see it. Maybe I can get up there, see it better. There you go. Here comes the chest, and it's slowly spiraling its way down, and when it finally hits the ground, I'll be able to open it. Okay? So, the closer you are to the edge, the more likely it is that you're going to get a low-level spawn. You must be at least level 3 to open up the white ones. You have to be level 15 to open up the green ones. And typically what you'll find within it is the things that you can learn engram-wise up to your level. So 0 to 3 in the white, from 4 to 15 on the green, from 16 to 25 on the blues. It will either drop material, like wood or stone, narcotics, or it might drop a blueprint. The blueprints are really handy because if you get a blueprint, it acts like an engram for you. You don't have to memorize the engram. You just put the blueprint in your inventory and you can build off the blueprint instead. So that's an easy way to save on your engram points. So what you'll see a lot of players doing is they will not... This is bad news. I ran out of stamina. Will I recover in time? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Controlled descent. There we go. We're going to get our stamina back. Luckily, I didn't piss anybody off. What they'll do is, if you look in my engrams here, rather than learning all of these things, like the saddles, like the Fiamina saddles, which happen to drop frequently, I'll just get it off a blueprint. And so you can see here's an Ichthyosaurus saddle blueprint and a medium crop blueprint. So if you want, you can actually wait to spend your engrams until you absolutely know what you need and you want to use it right then and there. Then learn the engram. Otherwise, just kind of wait and see what happens, because you might actually pick up the engram or the blueprint you need. So let's go over here and grab this green one. And I'm going to rush on over. What I did is I ran out of stamina and had a slowly descent on my buddy here. So when I come in like this, all I do is hit the space bar, hit the E key to jump off. Otherwise, he's flying around trying to find a landing spot. So here's a green one again. Open it up. There's the Parasaur saddle blueprint. So that's the beacons. What I'm going to do is I'll do a quick pass through some of these. I'll show you some the various colors up through blue. I don't think I've got any purple yet to show you, or yellows. I can get purple and yellow or red. The purple and yellows and the reds will happen further inland. So as I move in here, you might actually see way in there. I think that's a yellow one right straight above my head. There's a green one over there. And there's a green one over there. So you'll see these things pop every once in a while, but of course the further you go in, the more likely you're going to run into things like, say, T-Rexes. So you'll want to have an entourage with you to defend you. Or you can take in the Air Force, which is what we've been building up, and then hopefully do a quick jump and get the heck out if you get jumped by something. So that is the how to Ark on grabbing yourself the beacons. It's best if you throw yourself up on a Pteranodon, and as you can see here on my Pteranodon, I have beefed up his movement speed by 153%. Everything is going into movement on this one because this is my flyer. Something I did not show you before on the Pteranodons, and I think I might be able to show you now if I can find a dodo bird. I need a volunteer. Volunteer, please. Anywhere? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Really? This place has been loaded with, there he is. So if I come in here and I hit my left key, or my right key, I attack him. If I hit my left key, I got me a birdie. You see him? He's in my claws. You're mine. You're mine. I'm going to drop you again. So I can do another left click. Bye. And he's down. Really handy to do. You can do that with your teammates if you want to. The blueprints really quick are really great if you're clanning up. You can do two things with your clan. You can kind of divide out. So you're the farmer, so please remember all of the plots and the irrigation and things like that. You're the builder, so you go for all of the walls and floors and things, and you're going to be the hunter, so you need to remember all of the weapons and whatever. You're like an armorsmith. Or you can go start collecting yourself a whole bunch of these blueprints, and then it really doesn't quite matter who's got what role, because you're going to be able to focus on building stuff out of the blueprints. Then it's more important to have your base. So with that, thanks for joining Dextor Plays, and you keep going looking at all those beacons. Start collecting, and if you happen to get a whole bunch of extra stuff like let's say thatch, and you're done thatch, build the thatch and then demolish it to get the base components. There's a tip for you. Talk to you later. Bye bye. So I want to show you a series of beacons being opened. There'll be 27 white, 18 green, 12 blue in 5-second intervals, and you'll get a chance to see what kind of things drop from them. Enjoy!
So, like every other girl in the series, she immediately falls in love with him. The only... she plays this game. Is it because if she did tell him, then they'd find out that they...
Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe, and post any tips or tricks down below.